What's up, guys? All right, season 6 patch notes. Let's get these notes out. So let's see what's going on here. We're not going to start at the top. We'll start at the bottom, except for the bug fixes. Get into balancing. So let's get this page out. All right. The Prowler, slightly reduced vertical recoil in burst mode. Alright. Not bad. Does it mean this thing's going to be a laser beam? Oh, hold on. Increase horizontal recoil in auto mode. Alright, so instead of up and down, it's going to be going left and right. I can't say that's a big change there. We'll have to test it out and see. The Sentinel only requires one shield cell to charge if the player has gold armor. Now, let me know in the comments, did anybody use the shield cells to charge the Sentinel? I haven't done it once. The only time I've done it is in the firing range, just to see what it does. Well, that's about it. Alright, P2020. Looks like they're going to show the P2020 some love. So, increased damage from 13 to 15. I'm going to assume that's per bullet. Decreased hammer point damage multiplier from 2.7 to 2.35. I don't know if that's going to make a big deal. We'll have to test it in firing range. Probably one less bullet. One more bullet. Alright, this will leave the hammer point P2020 damage unchanged in most scenarios. Yeah, that's what I figured. Increased mag size from 10, 13, 15, 18 to 12, 14, 16, 18. Yeah, I guess not bad. I didn't really use the P2020. It was a useless gun for me. If you guys use it, fine. But here comes the most useless gun in the game, the Mozambique. I really think the devs put this in the game to troll us. But the Mozambique increased clip size from 3 to 4. Alright, so it's shooting marshmallows. They gave it an extra marshmallow. I don't see that making a break in the game. I don't see it as a big deal. I'm still not going to use the Mozambique anyway. The Havoc, updated Havoc with new recoil pattern. Ooh, we're going to have to test that. Designer note, the Havoc's existing recoil pattern has consistent horizontal movement. This means that it would either be too difficult to control if there was too much recoil, or far too easy to control if there was too little recoil. Updated to a new pattern which is more consistent in style with existing recoil patterns. Now, don't get me wrong, I've seen some pros use the Havoc like a laser beam. Me, I left it alone. I don't usually deal with any of the energy weapons. The Spitfire, improved recoil controllability. Oh, thank goodness. That thing was all over the place. Alright, the PK. Everyone loves the PK. Built the choke hop up into the weapon by default. What? Okay. Toggle select fire to disable the choke. That's interesting. I have to give that a shot. The thing is, I don't know whether or not this is still a supply drop weapon. I'm going to have to figure that out. Triple take buff. The triple take got a buff. Increased rate of fire from 1.25 to 1.4. Increased mag size from 5, 6, 7, 8 to 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that going to make a big difference? Maybe not. Built the choke hop up into the weapon by default. Well, that's interesting. Toggle select fire to disable the choke. I see some people using the triple take going forward now. The charge rifle. When they nerfed this charge rifle, I was very disappointed, but then glad at the same time, because people used to laser beam me from across the map with this thing. But then when I used it, it was great. You know how it is. Anyway, so the charge rifle will now use 2 ammo. What? Will now use 2 ammo per shot. Wow. Increase the mag size from 4 to 8. So what's the big deal? I guess you can carry less ammo with it? It's a way to, yeah. Alright. I consider that a nerf. Because you'll use more more ammo in your inventory to use the charge rifle, essentially. So it can carry less. And that's the way to hide that nerf there. Alright, so the Hemlock. Reduce the vertical recoil in burst mode. That's pretty good, because the Hemlock was a good weapon if you can control the recoil. Or put it in single fire mode. And slightly reducing recoil in pattern on second and third shot, so first burst kicks less. Burst mode time between bursts has been reduced from 0.32 to 0.28. So essentially that's a buff. Alright, so updated loot. Sniper ammo. Increased pickup from 8 to 12. That's great. Increased stack size from 16 to 24. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Alright, so energy ammo. Reduced amount picked up from 30 to 20. Well, we'll see with this new energy weapon whether or not this makes a difference or not. At least for me, because I didn't use any of the energy weapons. Alright, so fully kitted weapon swaps. Removed the DMR, the Hemlock, the Spitfire, the EVA 8, the RE45. And added the Devotion, the Mastiff, the Triple Take, the Flatline, and the Volt. So for loot, let's see what we have here. Turn this page. It's this. Alright, so for loot, we added the extended energy mags, the turbocharger hop up, updated the precision choke, removed precision choke from loot pool, but it will now be integrated into the triple take and the Peacekeeper by default, which we just spoke about, and fire select toggles on or off the choke. All right, so in supply drops, oh man, the rumors are true. Rest in peace, R99. The R99 is in the supply drops. The damage has been increased from 11 per bullet to 12. Increased the magazine size to 32 and ammo reserve to 160. Oh my god. This thing is going to be a beast if you can control the recoil. But it's in the supply drops. Oh man. I don't know what to say about that. Out of supply drop onto ground loot is the Devotion. Clip size reduced back to the original values of 36, 40, 44, and 48. Rest in peace, R99. You were loved. What's going on with Revenant context? We're happy to see that drop in the range restriction on Death Totem brought a lot more Revenants into the play, but we've been watching a particularly frustrating combo play out in professional level play involving a squad of Revenant, Wraith, and Crypto. Where using the three ultimates together resulted in 2 back-to-back runs at the enemy team that they could do very little about. We've attacked part of that in the We've attacked part of that in the Crypto EMP charge, but here's another part aimed at making this play less overwhelming. How come no one told me about this combo? And I play ranked. Okay. The Death Totem. For twos after being recalled by the Death Totem, players cannot use Wraith's Dimensional Rift. What? Okay, so alright, so that's for twos. Octane. Stim can now use Stim while healing, but Stim will not remove the slow you incur from healing. Alright, I can see that. That's fair. Loba. While Loba was initially very popular, she began struggling to keep up more recently. So we're tossing her a little buff. Okay, I'm interested here. Loba. Context. While Loba was initially very popular, she began struggling to keep up more recently. So we're tossing her a little buff, which is good. Let's see what it is. If you're curious why we've chosen to buff her ultimate rather than her tactical, we're seeing that she has decent combat success, but that teams with her on them don't win as much. What? Does that make any sense? That makes no sense. All right, I think what they're trying to say is that teams with Loba don't win as much as other teams with Lifeline or Watson. This suggests to us that her out of combat utility, that is to say how she funnels loot to her team, isn't doing enough. So Black Market, Lowered cooldown from 3 minutes to 90 seconds. Whoa. I don't understand how that's going to help Loba at all, but whatever. Gibraltar. Defensive bombardment. Increased cooldown from 3 minutes to 4.5 minutes. Oh man. There's some guys in ranked. They are going to lose their heads. Bangalore. Rolling Thunder. Decreased cooldown from 4.5 minutes to 3 minutes. Yeah, that's better. I can see that. Watson. Interception pylon. Trophy system will now shoot down caustic barrels in flight if they would have landed inside the range of the trophy. Okay, all right, that sort of makes sense. I can see that. All right, so let's flip the page here and let's get to the recon classes. All recon legends, Bloodhound, Crypto, and Pathfinder can now use survey beacons to get the next ring location. Crypto can use his drone to instantly get this information. Whoa. That is a buff to all three of them. That's pretty darn good. Okay. Pathfinder, context. Given all recon legends access to survey beacon makes Pathfinder less unique, and obviously we don't love that. For now, we're giving a friendly robot a small buff to his ultimate cooldown when he uses a survey beacon. But in the future, we will take another look at Pathfinder to see what else we could do to make him feel more unique. Alright. Passive. Each time Pathfinder scans a survey beacon, the total cooldown of zipline gun is reduced. Numbers. Zipline gun cooldown reduced by 10 seconds each time Pathfinder scans a beacon. Up to 6 rings per game means the total cooldown of zipline can go from 120 seconds to 60 seconds. Alright. Bloodhound. Bloodhound fulfills a very clear role in Apex Legends. The information gatherer and tracker, but currently their performance leaves a lot to be desired. In this patch, we wanted to double down on their ultimate being... I have to choose his or her. It's killing me. I'm just going to say the. It's driving me crazy, folks. Alright, so in this patch, we wanted to double down on the ultimate being a big moment of becoming a godlike tracker. Bloodhound already gives up some information to the enemy when they scan or use the ultimate. It makes a notable sound. So we think there is room for a lot more power during the ultimate. Beast of the Hunt. Let's see what this is. Now gains even more duration when Bloodhound scores a knockdown or kill with the ultimate about to run out. Okay. So Bloodhound knocks down someone, he gets more time on his ultimate. That's pretty decent. Eye of the Allfather. During Beast of the Hunt, Eye of the Allfather now comes out twice as fast and has a much shorter cooldown. Ooh. Now I can see that being clutch and ranked. Okay, so numbers. Beast of the Hunt duration extension, 5 seconds to 15 seconds based on remaining duration. Eye of the Allfather. CD. What the hell is CD? Eye of the Allfather. Oh, cooldown. Alright, so Eye of the Allfather cooldown during Beast of the Hunt goes from 25 seconds to 6 seconds. Holy smokes. I think this may be my new ranked player. Eye of the Allfather total use time during Beast of the Hunt is... Oh, yeah, but it goes from 1.8 seconds total to half that time, 0.9 seconds. Okay, but it's still pretty good. So Crypto can now activate respawn and survey beacons from his drone. Now that is clutch. Doing so is instant instead of requiring a prolonged use. Oh wow, that is clutch, man. Alright, so made the surveillance drone slightly more consistent to hit, but also doubled its hit points. EMP drone. EMP will now slow teammates caught. Hold on. Oh, okay. EMP will now slow teammates caught in the blast, even if they had no shields. This means the player who has... Hold on. This means that players who have used Revenant's Death Totem will also be slowed. Alright. Okay. numbers. All right, so the surveillance drone went from 30 hit points to 60, and also the hitbox size went from 16 to 24. That's interesting. I think that the big thing right there is the Bloodhound buff. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it. I mean, everybody knows that there's a Battle Pass coming out. There's always a Battle Pass. Alright, so the armor meta. Oh, gosh, they're going to change the armor. Let's get this out. Let's see what's going on. Alright, so here's what these guys wrote. With Season 6, we're introducing some big changes to the way armor works in the game. First of all armor in the game is Evo armor, except for gold armor. What? Now that's interesting. When you find a white, blue, or purple armor on the ground, it is pre-leveled Evo armor. It can be picked up like normal and continue to be evolved. Red armor is not on the ground. Red armor is not in the ground loot and can only be achieved through evolving. Gold armor is not part of the Evo armor track and is only found in rare locations as usual. Other interesting changes is that players spawn with level 0 Evo armor. That's interesting. So you drop with armor already. If you get in gunfights right away and do enough damage, you automatically level up into a white armor, and you can continue to take that all the way to red. Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder how this mechanic will work. I like it, actually. So we think this will really help with loot availability in the early game without requiring players to drop hot when they don't want to. With all the changes in Season 6, players now have the opportunity to level up their shields through damage, luck and ground loot, or through crafting. The last big difference is that all armor is coming down by 25 health. This means players with purple and gold armor have 175 health and not 200. Red armor gets you to 200 health, and you can no longer get to 225. Interesting. A goal for this was to bring down the time to kill a bit in order to better reward strategic positioning. Alright, you know what? I'd like that, but I think the time to kill would be too fast. The fact that they took out the R99 may balance the time to kill, because especially in rank, R99 is, it is the meta. It is the gun to use. So we'll have to see how that goes. Oh man, we're going long here. We're going long. Alright, almost to the end. Alright, what do we have here? Of course, we have the Volt energy weapon. And that's about it. So, see you guys on the next one. System out.
I'm down. He's right here, right here.
Fuck, man.
The ring got me.
Oh. Ooh, nah, I'm not like this guy.
Damn.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. It would mean a lot to me if you hit the like and subscribe button at the bottom of the video if you like the content. See you next time.